Mario Molina was a smart scientist from Mexico who found out that some chemicals were hurting the Earth's ozone layer. He won a really important award called the Nobel Prize for his discovery. He was also a teacher and helped advise the President of Mexico on how to help the environment. Sadly, he passed away in October 2020. Mario Molina was born in Mexico City in 1943. His parents were very different from him. His dad was a lawyer and his mom was a homemaker. Even though he went to school in Mexico, he loved chemistry from a very young age. When he was 11, he went to a boarding school in Switzerland to learn more about chemistry. Mario went on to study at different schools and did a lot of research. He even started a chemical engineering program at his old school. Mario loved chemistry and did many important things in his career. Mario Molina was a famous chemist who made important discoveries about the environment. He loved chemistry since he was a child and studied it in many different schools. He went to the University of California at Berkeley, where he got a PhD in physical chemistry and worked on projects related to chemical reactions. Later, he studied chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs, and made a big discovery with his professor Sherwood Rowland about how they were harming the Earth's atmosphere. After that, he worked at different universities and organizations, including the Mario Molina Center for Strategic Studies in Energy and the Environment in Mexico City. He was also part of many important committees and councils that advised governments on environmental issues. In 2020, he even contributed to research about the COVID-19 pandemic. Molina was a scientist who studied how chemicals in the atmosphere affect our environment. He discovered that a gas called CFCs, which were used in everyday products like refrigerators and sprays, were destroying the ozone layer in the sky. This meant that dangerous sunlight could reach the Earth's surface and hurt living things. Molina and his colleague Rowland told everyone about this problem, but some companies didn't want to believe them. Eventually, people realized that CFCs were really hurting the environment, and they stopped using them. Molina won a Nobel Prize for his important work. Later, he also helped discover why the ozone layer was disappearing faster in Antarctica. Mario Molina was a chemist and scientist who discovered the role of CFCs in ozone depletion, which helped protect the environment. He received many awards and honors, including the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1995. He was also a professor at the University of California, San Diego, and a member of the President's Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. Molina was honored with many other awards and even has an asteroid named after him. On March 19, 2023, he was celebrated with a Google Doodle in many countries around the world. Molina got many special diplomas from different schools, colleges, and universities for his great work in science. He has over 30 of them. Some of the universities that gave him the diplomas were Yale University, Harvard University, and the National University of Mexico. Mario Molina was a famous chemist who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1995 for discovering how certain chemicals damage the Earth's ozone layer. He received many awards and honorary degrees from different universities around the world. He was married twice and had a son. Molina passed away in 2020 due to a heart attack. Molina and his wife Luisa worked together in a science lab to study how pollution is made from different chemicals. They wrote 2 papers about their research in 2006 and 2008. Mario Molina was a Mexican chemist who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1995 for his work on the discovery of the cause of the hole in the ozone layer. He was also a member of various boards and academies and was awarded several other honors, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom. He died in October 2020 at the age of 77.